Now, if you guys have listened to our Jamie Hutchinson, which by the way was unreal, thank you guys for your support on that. We did talk about jobs, and we talked about the most boring jobs. Obviously, we got all the out of touch comments. Fair enough.
We were asking for boring jobs, or we weren't trying to disrespect anyone.
And he was
very open to saying, "Hey, like I posted on the Reddit or whatnot." Like he's a fan that's been listening,
and I have a boring job.
And you're saying we're just mocking him for packing eggs.
Yeah,
no,
he called up because he said his job.
So
fair enough. Anyways, we didn't want to just leave it there, obviously, and so we decided to find a fella with a very bizarre job. This lad is a mortuary assistant. Essentially, works in a mortuary.
And he deals with dead people.
His job is to handle dead bodies every day.
So, of course, in credits abroad, we've got him on the line.
Let's fucking go.
And I want to chat to him. This is fascinating in a weird way. And I hope you guys enjoy these little bits. I want to do more.
Diddle-oo, diddle-oo, diddle-oo. Oh, I might practice that ringtone.
Oh, God.
Hello, fella. You're all right there? You're on the line. You've just won
a visit to Chip's basement.
And a hand job, but not a chip in the basement.
Sorry, mate. That must have been the strangest start to anything.
I was pretending to be radio, mate. I'm sorry.
I want to apologize on Chip's behalf there.
I thought it was like AI then.
No.
Right. So I'm an NPC.
Actually, we're here to scam you.
Yes.
All right. Okay,
have you been missold, PPI?
Look, mate, would you mind just introducing yourself? Because obviously on the podcast, we've kind of tried to explain your job a little bit, but I just think you'd be way better at doing it. So if you wouldn't mind telling us, I mean, by the way, sorry, you actually don't have to tell us your name, but just actually, what's your job?
So I'm a mortuary assistant. Well, this is my second job. But, it's a mortuary assistant. So basically, on weekends and some weeknights, I'll be on call. So like, I could just get a phone call, and I'll have to go and collect someone who has passed away.
Wow. Oh, wait.
Mental.
So, sorry, mate. You actually go to, let's say, like a crime scene, and you're the person that brings the body back?
So crime scenes, they usually go to the hospital, obviously, for whatever they need to do there. But if, for example, if it's like it's just an old person just passed away at home or in a care home, then we'll go there. But I've been to the hospital to collect sometimes as well.
Wow.
After it's been at a crime scene.
Second job as well. What's the first job? If I'm
I'm an electrician, but
fucking hell. So you're sorting light bulbs on the weekdays and then fucking around with the dead on a weekend. That is.
I don't know if I'd phrase it like that, Chip. Fucking around with the dead on the weekend.
Well, like, you know, he's just pissing about, making a little coin, isn't he?
No, that's not what he's doing.
They're not going to mind. They're past now.
Right. Okay, I've got
I
lots
think
of...
the family might have
I'll tell you what, I've got a question for you. When you've got them in the motor and you're driving them to wherever you need to be driving them, are you allowed to play music? Like,
or is
you
that
put a little Charlie XX on like Brat Summer and there's a dead person in the back? Or is that like, you know, not really allowed?
I could say you'd have it on. I mean, it depends.
I think you need a little bit of a classical piano or something. Let them know.
Probably be on a bit quiet, but
or like some binaural beats.
You don't
bring them back to life.
You
don't want them hearing, do you?
Yeah, you don't want like a dirty bass or like anything like that.
They won't hear probably because
I have to ask you a question about that, because how long have you been doing this job? Sorry.
So I did it when I left. So I'm 20 now. I did it when I left school through the summer holidays.
Whoa, that's quite.
Oh, mate, that's some summer holiday.
That's kind of how I got it.
Could have gone and worked in a pub, mate.
So
yeah, but my mum actually works there. Like she manages the offices.
Nepo baby.
Kind of that's kind of how I got into it.
Oh, fairs. Yeah.
Because I was just there to do like help out in the office over the summer holidays, and then I kind of got roped into doing the funeral, so pallbearing, and then when obviously I had work, call outs on weekends were perfect, and I could drive. So
right, okay, yeah, I mean that's a pretty crazy. I feel like the only way, you're right, you get into this is probably by knowing somebody, and well, in this case, your mum.
Yeah, probably someone in the industry.
And so, is it common just to do this on? So wait, do you currently have two jobs? Is that what you're saying, or is this a full-time job?
No, this is so you can do it as a full-time job, but obviously this is just my like on the weekends or some weeknights I'll be on call.
Do they pay a pretty coin?
Yeah, I mean it's for a call out. It's £70. So
okay, and how long would that take you?
It varies on the obviously distance from wherever the funeral like the funeral home is to the house. Usually it's within 15 20 minutes. So a call out would be probably an hour and a half from my door to back here.
Oh, fair. So you're decent. Do you get can you expensive petrol? Can you expensive petrol?
Well, I mean, I only drive like 10 minutes to the actual funeral home, and then obviously we get in the van, which has obviously the beds and everything.
Yeah, he's not putting it in his Civic.
Yeah, it's not going in his boot, mate.
Not sticking someone in my Ford Fiesta.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
So wait, I have to ask then, what was it? So you obviously you see dead people, you see dead bodies.
Yeah.
What was it like when you saw your first one?
So the first one was actually when I was in the summer holidays. I walked past the mortuary, and I had to go in to get this slip for the office, like a certificate kind of thing. And I didn't think there was going to be anyone in there, but there was. I went in and two of the people who worked in the mortuary they were like dressing someone or something, and they basically just finished dressing them, got them in the coffin, and then I just seen legs. And obviously being like 17, it was like, whoa. But,
that's actually, that's a bit scary. Do you ever get nightmares?
No, it's quite rewarding, to be fair, because obviously when
hold on.
No, that sounds sounds bad.
I get hit from it.
No, not like that. So like when obviously I'll do a call out or a funeral, for example, like the family's there, and you kind of want to do a good job for them. But
I get that.
Yeah, when obviously they're pleased with it, then it's quite rewarding.
Yeah.
But,
you sound like
I haven't had any nightmares or anything about
that. That's good. And have you when you're doing this sort of stuff, and I don't want this to sound too dark. I don't even know if it's appropriate to ask, but have you ever had like somebody that's like really messed up? From whether it be like a crash or something bad's happened to them.
We have. We've had people that have been like, for example, like hit by a car, and then that's not a nice sight. But most of the time, they're from the hospital, so they're kind of already in like a bag of some sorts for me.
Okay.
When we get there, so
that's what I was going to ask then, like. Almost like not a step by step here, but so you obviously you get to the hospital or wherever, or would you wouldn't ever, like, if an old person passed away in their home, would you go just directly to the home or no?
Yeah, you just would directly to the home.
And so, and obviously there, like, then you have to kind of like package the body up. Like, what is that process?
So we have a like a stretcher that like obviously has like wheels on it, stands up, goes all the way back down to like just being flat on the floor. So we'd take that into the house if it's downstairs, of course, and then see they'd be on, say, a bed or a chair. We'd get them onto the stretcher, and then close like a sheet that goes over them, and then zip the bag up, cover it up, and then just try and be just as discreet and quick as possible.
What was the first time you felt a dead body like? Because obviously they're quite stiff, aren't they?
Yeah. That was weird. I remember it because I had to hold their arm up whilst I was helping someone move them around, and it was like, it does feel weird. Like it's quite just there's no real. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to describe it. They are just quite stiff, and
I hope I'd never have to experience.
Have you guys ever
like
seen a dead body?
Yes.
Have
you?
No, I haven't. I think I'd be quite upset if I saw one. I think I know myself well. Yeah. Like I was messed up when I saw Logan Paul's video, and it's on the internet.
Right. Yeah, you'd be.
I was going to ask you though. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you'd done. Like here's another one. What's the smell like? Like, is there a specific smell every time that kind of you can associate with a dead body?
Obviously, when someone's been there for a while, that's when a bad smell comes in.
Yeah.
But we're usually there just after the doctor's been to confirm that they've passed away. So it's not actually like too bad then. But then obviously you move them and gases and everything releases, that's when bad smells start.
That's so peak. Like the fact that I know I'm just gonna shit myself.
Yeah, you probably will.
Yeah, that's so. ass.
The last thing you do is you shit yourself.
Yeah, like
Kind of
that.
relaxing though, because I love a good shit.
Yeah, maybe it's like one last hit.
So I'd be like, fuck it, get the best one out. Hopefully it's a ghost poo.
Oh yeah, ghost food. That's
Nothing like a little
point.
ghost poo to end it all.
No wipe needed.
And then I guess just in terms of like progress, like are you looking to progress in that role? I know it's only kind of like a part-time job for you, so like,
well, for me, not really, but obviously there is I can go to directing a funeral. So instead of just carrying the coffin, I'll be doing all the directing and have people for me, like with me, carrying the coffin kind of thing. They're doing it for me in a way.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the highest
Spielberg of funerals, bro. Lock in, my boy.
Crazy,
but
to be honest.
That is nuts. And I think you'd be able to answer this. I don't know if you're able to ever give names, and that's fine. But celebrities, have you ever dealt with one? Or someone known?
We did. I did a funeral on the Saturday just gone, and it was being like live streamed across the world because they had quite important important people wanted to see it or something, and there was a bouquet of flowers sent by CBS News. So I'm actually not sure on the name of who it was. I was just there to carry the coffin.
Damn.
But, there was a bouquet of flowers sent by CBS News. So that was the first one that I've ever actually done that was somebody that was obviously important somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody's important.
Everyone's important.
But no, I get what you mean. No,
they might have had some status in some way.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's interesting.
They had a lot of family all over the world, and they were quite well off.
They must have been, yeah.
Oh,
That's bloody live streaming that. Get that shit up on Twitch.
Has there been one particular visit where you've been like, right, that really didn't sit well with me?
What, in the terms of like where it's like I've thought about it after for a while?
Yeah, it's sat with you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think. So that's mainly the funerals, because the kind of the call outs, you don't really get to like speak to the family a lot. You're kind of just trying to let them, obviously it's just happened for them, so you're trying to let them grieve. But there's been a funerals where I've heard like eulogies from people, and it's just like been like, it's quite emotional. Obviously everyone's there crying.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to a bunch of funerals, but I've been to a fair few.
Yep.
And
they're
pretty well. Yeah, the hamster. Yeah, you know what? I didn't meet the mortuary assistant of the hamster. That's a good point.
Good on me. I don't think I've done a hamster one though. I've not collected a hamster yet.
No, not yet. Maybe if I do one again, if I need another one of his pets to die. I shouldn't say that.
No, probably not.
Yeah, listen, no, I hope they live long and prosper.
Yes.
Hamster's a bit different to a cat as well.
Whoa, no. All animals should be treated equally.
Okay.
All right, cheers, Chip. So when you squashed that fucking fly earlier,
I didn't squash a fly. I actually actively avoid killing insects because.
You're off to Hawksmoor tonight?
What?
You're off to Hawksmoor tonight?
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. What about the cow that's gonna be mooing on your plate?
I didn't kill it.
Didn't think about that. Oh, okay, I like that.
So you're selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just.
All right. Look, mate.
Baby.
I realize that we're just sort of rambling. You're listening to a live. You're listening to a live podcast.
Yes, class.
Look, mate. I mean, anyone else want to ask you a question? I'm done.
I am done with the death talk.
That's pretty insane. That's a really cool.
Sorry for bringing the mood down.
No, don't worry, mate. Let's bring it back up with some words of wisdom.
Okay. Let me just say that. Fuck.
The man who moves mountains starts by moving small rocks.
Thank you, Chip. That shit got me bricked up.
So I remember that, pal.
Motivated now.
Exactly. Go do 20 press ups.
In the corner.
Turn all the lights off.
All right, mate. Look, we're gonna leave you there. I want to say, bro, really appreciate you jumping on and organizing this with Proddy. I know that. Yeah, it's so cool to have you call in, and like, I don't really know how to wish you well with your job, but like, I hope you don't have any scary encounters or anyone coming back to life. That would fuck me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully not. Definitely not. Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Nice one, bro. All right.
Nice one.
I'll chat to you in a bit, bro. Take it easy.
Have a good one, boys.
Bye. Take care, mate.
Bye. Cheers, mate.
Bye.
That was class.
Well,
Like, guys, the way that we want to get you all involved in stuff like this is you literally gotta jump on Reddit. Is it the Reddit or the Discord? Sorry.
Yeah, well, the last couple people have put their stories on Reddit, and that's how I found it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, well, put it in both, guys. You jump on our Discord as well, please. I was
chatting in there earlier today.
That's how I end up contacting you through Discord. So.
Yeah, okay. So make sure you might as well jump on Discord.